Coming up in today's video, we visit the most magnificent castle. The castle has the most splendid interiors. It has connections to the monarchy and also to the fabulously wealthy Astor family. We explore the vast gardens with beautiful planting and statues, and of course we go inside and see the incredible staterooms and possessions that fill this unique house. Well, hello friends.
Hello.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining us again. So behind us you can see the very magnificent Grimsthorpe Castle. Grimsthorpe is a magnificent house. We have been before, but this time we're going to do a free flow tour. We're going to focus on all the beautiful contents inside. So if you'd like to take a look with us, let's go. Jakey, is it my birthday, or am I dying? So asked US-born British politician Nancy Viscountess Astor of her son on the 2nd of May 1964. His reply to these, the last words she ever spoke, was, "A bit of both, Mum." This exchange took place here at Grimsthorpe Castle over 60 years ago, when Nancy Astor stirred momentarily to see the familiar faces of her family gathered around her bed. She spoke the words to her son, John Jacob, known as Jakey, her youngest child. Nancy Astor was a leading light in early 20th century British politics. She had spent much time at Grimsthorpe, in the picturesque village of Edenham. This grandest of houses is at the heart of the local community, with its postcard stone cottages and its large church, shaded by huge ancient cedar trees. Grimsthorpe Castle is the grand home of the Earls of Ancaster. The family name is Willoughby de Eresby. The castle stands in 2,000 acres of parkland and gardens. It can be easily seen from over a mile away from the main road, such is its size. The architect Sir John Vanbrugh was employed to rebuild the castle's north side. It was in the early 18th century that he used stone quarried from the estate to complete this mammoth task. This was to be Vanbrugh's last great achievement, as he would die 4 years after completing this notable commission. As we walked down the driveway towards the house, we could not help but notice the similarities from some of Vanbrugh's other work at Castle Howard and Blenheim Palace. Some of the details seem to be the finest ones he used there on the facade of this beautiful building. The beautiful full-height chapel that we see later on in this video is also Vanbrugh's handiwork, although it is believed that it was completed by his protege Nicholas Hawksmoor. Vanbrugh's magnificent 100-foot long Great Hall is testament to just how important the family became. Here we see 7 portraits of kings, all served by members of the family. Some of the treasures that we saw during our visit that adorn the castle are almost beyond description. They include a dress worn by Charles I for a portrait painted by Van Dyck. The portrait is here in the house. We also saw magnificent coronation chairs, including the one used by George IV at his coronation banquet. There is also the House of Lords clock, which it is said stopped at the moment George III died, as well as the table at which Queen Victoria signed her accession to the throne. That said, as well as the very grand spaces, we also saw other rooms that had a more intimate feel on a more relatable scale, which is unusual for a house of this size. This wonderful old house and its amazing contents are complemented perfectly by its stunning gardens. You will see them later on in this video. They surround the house on 3 sides and, unsurprisingly, were landscaped by Lancelot Capability Brown. So, returning to the start of our story, how did Nancy Astor from the USA, the wealthy heiress, come to die at such a grand example of an English stately home? Nancy Astor had 6 children, 5 boys and 1 girl, and it was her daughter, Nancy Phyllis Louise Astor, who married Gilbert James Heathcote Drummond Willoughby in July 1933, thereby becoming Countess Ancaster and establishing the Astor connection to Grimsthorpe Castle. The link to Nancy Astor and her passing in 1964 lives on today. The current owner, Jane, the 28th Baroness, is the granddaughter of Nancy and is the continuation of a strong female line. She has run this vast estate for most of her adult life, along with the family's other estate, Drummond Castle in Scotland. This has to be the biggest, tallest grandfather clock we've ever seen. Well, we've just been inside Grimsthorpe Castle, and boy oh boy, it did not disappoint. What a fabulous house. I'm sure you really enjoyed seeing that with us, guys. And we're now going to take a look around Grimsthorpe's most beautiful gardens. So if you'd like to see them, stay with us. So just up ahead is a very beautiful topiary garden which has a wonderful view of the castle. I think you're really going to appreciate this. The gardens here are absolutely magical and they're vast. We just enjoyed looking at the topiary garden, and we've walked down what I suppose is like a long avenue, and there appears to be a walled garden. So let's go and take a look.
These lovely grapes.
So Ant has got a really interesting fact about Grimsthorpe Castle.
So the Willoughby de Eresby family is one of only 3 in England to hold the hereditary office of Lord Great Chamberlain, representing the monarch at the Palace of Westminster.
That's fascinating.
That concludes our visit to Grimsthorpe Castle.
It really was good, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed that. As we said last time, we have been before, but this revisit was exceptional. We really enjoyed taking our time and seeing all the splendid things inside. So we hope today's video has found you well. We hope you enjoyed looking around with us. If you did enjoy the video,
Give us a like, a thumbs up, subscribe, it's totally free, and give us a comment, we always reply.
thanks
And ring the
guys.
bell.
Thanks guys. Don't forget to ring that bell. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.